What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys arguably the strongest Pokemon for Regulation G. We got ourselves a Miraidon team. Now, when it comes to Miraidon, its ability is absolutely broken. It's called Hadron Engine, and it does two things. First and foremost, every time Miraidon hops onto the field, it's going to set the electric terrain. Second thing it does is actually boost this thing's special attack within the electric terrain. So, as long as this thing's in the electric terrain, it's going to be thriving out, deleting Pokemon left and right. Now this Miraidon build, pretty standard, pretty simple, pretty strong. It's got Fairy as Terra type, rocking the Assault Vest as item, and then an amazing moveset of Volt Switch for pivoting, Draco Meteor, Electro Drift as its signature move, and last but not least, Dazzling Gleam to pair up with that Fairy Terra type. Like I said, Miraidon, very, very strong. Cannot wait to showcase the power of that Pokemon. Now, other 5 Pokemon on today's team, pretty standard, pretty meta. You got the Tatsugiri Dondozo combo, you got Dragonite with the Choice Band and East Speed, then you got Choice Spec Goldengo, which is always doing big time damage. Now, our final Pokemon is going to be Chi-Yu up in that top right hand corner, and Chi-Yu is so powerful, especially pairing it up with special attackers, so we're going to be using Chi-Yu with Goldengo and Miraidon in today's video, just deleting Pokemon left and right. Guys, you want to rent the team for yourself? Rental code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into our first match, showcasing Miraidon in Regulation G. First match coming at you guys, and it looks like we're going up against an Ice Rider Calyrex Trick Room Regulation G team. Now this team looking pretty strong. You got P2, you got Raging Bolt, you got Incineroar and Rillaboom alongside with Urshifu. Now, Incineroar could pop out here, drop my attack stat, but I feel like a solid lead for us is just going to be maybe Miraidon, but the problem here is we're going to have to get rid of Rillaboom if we want to do anything to Miraidon. So maybe we might just want to go into like Chi-Yu alongside with Goldengo. Honestly, that lead right there would be pretty powerful for us, so that's exactly what we're going to do, especially if you got Ghost Terra, and you do have Ghost Terra. That is beautiful. So yeah, Chi-Yu going to pop out here with Goldengo. I like that. We'll bring Miraidon in the back end, and last but not least, either Dragonite with E-Speed or like, yeah, no, we're gonna go Dragonite. There's no either here. There's no either here. We're going Dragonite. We're going Dragonite. But that's the one problem you face when you're going up against Miraidon. That's why Rillaboom is so like relevant in the meta for Regulation G. It counters Miraidon very, very well. You have to get rid of terrain. You cannot have Miraidon just sitting in terrain. It is going to delete you. It is going to be OP in the terrain. So we're going to be seeing a lot of Rillabooms in Regulation G. And whenever I see Rillaboom and I'm playing Miraidon, I like to kind of just like play around it. I like to try to finish it all first and then get the Miraidon out. Because if you get that terrain control, you can really get thriving out here. But now it's going to come Raging Bolt alongside with P2. So they definitely want to pop Trick Room. We already know that. Beads of Ruin's going to come out in about, and he's going to download here. So we know they want to pop Trick Room. I could trick into like a Choice Spec, but then they would just swap. Could go into Make It Rain. I think first and foremost, we kind of just want to attack this Raging Bolt. So that is exactly what we're going to do here. Should go for Heat Wave on top of that, but I'd rather just double down on Raging Bolt. Rather just double down into this thing. So good damage. We get it off a nice big time crit here. We are outspeeding, which is gorgeous. Can we KO? Can we KO with the Choice Specs? We do. So Raging Bolt gone. Raging Bolt gone, but slight issue here. They pop Trick Room. They go into Ice Rider Calyrex. That's a slight issue. That's a slight issue. We do have 2 great Pokemon out on the field for Ice Rider Calyrex, which is going to be our Goldengo and our Chi-Yu. And what is going to be our play here? What is going to be our play here? We definitely want to pop a Heat Wave. We definitely have to start dealing some damage to P2. And Goldengo, on the other hand, do we just rip a Shadow Ball again? So what moves could this thing be rocking? High Horsepower, definitely. Glacial Lance, definitely. Probably Trick Room. And then potentially Protect Seed Bomb. I feel like those are your options. So we'll probably see a Terra type pop out here. Most likely it could potentially be Fire. But I mean, we'll go Shadow Ball and we'll go Heat Wave here. And yeah, out comes the Terra type. So this is where things get really, really tough when playing up against Ice Rider Calyrex. Really tough. And I mean really tough. Yep, there's Fire Terra type. Once this thing gets into Trick Room, it's just going to sit on the field for a good bit. It's going to sit on the field and it's just going to start deleting Pokemon. There's the high horsepower. Good thing we are Focus Ash. So he's not going to get his stacked Chilney boost. That's really good for us. And now comes a Foul Play into the slot, which we're going to soak. We're a special attacker. We're not physical. So that's good news. The Shadow Ball is going to launch. We're going to chunk up a good bit of damage onto this thing. Oh, half? That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. That is really gorgeous. And from here, we could Terrestrialize Steel. I mean, You're probably going high horsepower here, which is going to Dragonite. If you're going to high horsepower in this slot, I would think you would want to go in the Dragonite. I'm going to actually hard swap Golden, and I am just going to protect you. So I want to waste out these Trick Room turns, because if I had to guess, they're going to actually flip what they just did. They're going to Foul Play into the Chi-Yu for the KO, because I'm at 1 HP, and they're going to high horsepower into the Golden. So that's what I'm predicting here. So I'm just going to protect. I'm going to waste out Trick Room turns. I'm going to swap and read this, hopefully high horsepower into this Golden slot, because we're going into a Flying type. So get out Dragonite, protect from the Chi-Yu, show me high horsepower into the Golden slot. Show it to me, baby. All day. The reads. Too easy. That's too easy. And there's their Foul Play. Yeah, I knew it. I knew they were swapping. That's light work. Now we get out my boy. I can E-Speed you. I still have Terra, don't I? Yeah, Terra E-Speed. We got to make sure that this Calyrex goes out. I'm going to make sure that this Calyrex goes out here. And if I can get off an Overheat, I'd love to send it into the P2 slot. I'd be surprised if their final Pokemon's not Rillaboom, but we got rid of Raging Bolt. We just don't know their final Pokemon. Great swap, great read on our end. We're going to go into a normal Terra here, and we're just going to pop an E-Speed. Looking just to delete this Calyrex, right? Get it on out here. See, like, E-Speed probably would have still KO'd with the Choice Band, but that was just like a make sure thing. Like, I needed to make sure that this Calyrex goes out, because if it stays on the field, it has a chance of just deleting us. But great call on our end. He's going to end up going for a Foul Play in that slot. We're going to be able to get off an Overheat here. Big time damage, especially in the P2. My special attack drops, and if they do go into Rillaboom, we are just going to hard swap into Miraidon and call it a game. Yep, there's Rillaboom. Come on, man. We played this one so good. So I still have Trick Room. We're just going to get rid of Terrain. We're going to E-Speed the P2. And just swap it to Miraidon. And they just cancel match. So what a first match. Didn't even need Miraidon. Just outplaying our opponent. Making great reads. GG's. What a hot start for your boy. Starting off 1-0 with actually a sweep. I just realized it was a sweep. We swapped in the Dragonite at the perfect time. Chi-Yu didn't go down due to its Focus Sash. All the Pokemon survived, but we're hopping into our second match, going up against a Chi-Yu team right here. And I believe Miraidon could actually be a great lead here. They got Malamar, they got Incineroar, they got Chi-Yu, they got Sinistra, and they're rocking out with Hydrapple, and last but not least, they do have Sizzle. Okay, so I do like Miraidon here for a lead. I think I'm just going to lead it with Chi-Yu, just get those special attack boost, and just kind of get going from there. Yeah, I like that, so I'm going to go into both of them. I could go Don Dizzy and Tatsugiri, just for late game. They do work rather well here. It's either that or going to my two choice Pokemon, and you know what? I'm going to go Dondozo, Tatsugiri. I feel like they could thrive out here. They got two grass types, so ice moves could work well with our icy winds. They got two fire types, so wave crash could deal some big time damage. I like where we're sitting. But 1-0. What a first match to get this video started. I love getting matches like that. It's just awesome. But hopefully we can actually use Miraidon this time, because we actually didn't even use it. We just played so well in that first match that we didn't even need it. But out comes Hydrapple. I love Hydrapple, and Malamar, contrary Malamar. So that is something we're gonna have to watch out for. We get the Hadron Engine. They don't have any turning control, which is gorgeous. I could actually Terrasilize and just Dazzle Gleam, and I think that's got to be my play. So I'm gonna end up doing that. And who do I think they're gonna Terrasilize more so than anything? Probably the Hydrapple, right? I'm just gonna Heat Wave across the board. Heat Wave just does so good, or such good damage, especially with the Chi-Yu and Beads of Ruin. It's like, dude, just send it, right? Just send it. So we're using two double hitting moves. We're going into a Fairy Terror type here, which will actually stop Dragon moves too from hitting me, which is good considering we're going up against Hydrapple, and he's just gonna stay on the field. He wasn't ready for this. This just might be a double KO. Oh my lord, the damage! The Sash gonna pop out here. Hydrapple was able to soak it. The damage is absurd. That's a Dazzling Gleam, by the way. And who's dodged this move? Who just dodged it? Who's surviving? So Malamar's going to be able to survive. Hydrapple's going to die out here. Malamar, what you got cooking here? Contrary superpower here? Trick Room. Oh, I would have loved to KO you. I wish I would have KO'd you. You got so lucky there. You got so lucky that my 95 accuracy Heat Wave's missing. So they end up popping the Trick Room. We keep Terrain. I wonder who they're going to go into. I wonder who you're going to rip into. Maybe Scizor. Ooh, Scizor with Bullet Punch. Not looking so hot for us. Not looking so hot. We might as well save. Might as well save and maybe just go into Don Dizzy here. Yeah, we're gonna do that and just look to rip a Heat Wave. I could see Terra Type. Terra Type's gotta pop out from the Scizor here. Yeah, I do not want to lose my Miraidon this early, right? I don't want to. I mean, we could probably soak a Bullet Punch. Don't get me wrong, but we gotta also waste out some Trick Room turns here. So I like this. I got Focus Sash on my Chi-Yu, so as long as they don't double down into the slot, we should be fine. And we're gonna see a Terra Type, most likely a Fire Terra Type on Scizor, which is fine. I mean, I got Dondozo ready to go. Water Terra, okay. Would have rather it actually to be fire than water, but I mean, Miraidon can handle that. Miraidon can handle that. Bullet Punch gonna fly here. Great swap on our end. Soak this, no problem. And he's gonna go for a chill. Yo, this thing needs to die. Luckily, Electric Train's out and about, but this thing needs to go. Trying to put me to sleep. And he's gonna dodge this. All right, Scizor dodges it. Come on, Chi. You gotta be landing your double Heat Waves. You gotta be landing your double Heat Waves. That's twice. That's twice so far this match. So Bullet Punch does literally nothing to us. Leftover's gonna bring us back up to almost full. And I could swap into Tatsugiri here if I want to. The final Pokemon's gonna be this. Oh, this match is... We're chilling here. We are chilling here. I'm just gonna end up protecting you. And just go into a Heat Wave. Actually, we're just gonna go into an Overheat. We're gonna make sure this thing dies. They're gonna cancel. I feel like they're gonna cancel. Or they think I might swap. But I'm not swapping. That's what's so good about having Dondozo on the field and just protecting it. A lot of times people are just like, oh, I'm not going to attack the slot next to it because he's just going to swap into Tatsugiri. So I can just protect here and hopefully this actually works. Hopefully they attack the Dondozo slot. No, they don't. They do not touch it. They're just going to actually just attack my Chi-Yu. Then we'll probably see a Machagacha fly. Yep. Machagacha. We block that. Chi-Yu should be able to soak this all day. Chi-Yu is having a problem though right now on missed attacks. And we really need to land this Overheat just to pick up the KO. Alright, okay. Chi-Yu's back. He's so back. Bye-bye. Get on out of here, Sinisha. Delete it. Delete it. And now it turns into a... Is this 4v1? Are we sweeping? We're going to sweep again. We're going to sweep again because I'm swapping my Chi-Yu. I am swapping my Chi-Yu. I'm getting my Tatsugiri boost. And then I'm just going to order up and win this game. Love it. Love it. So back-to-back sweeps. Your boy is thriving out. I'm just playing out of my mind right now. I understand they didn't have a restricted Pokemon there, but all I did was a Dazzle Gleam. Nothing crazy. I gotta use Miraidon a bit more in the next battle though. Definitely showcase a little bit more, but dude, the power of that Pokemon is absurd. It really is. But there we go. Tatsugiri into the Don Dizzy's mouth. The Don Dizzily. He's gonna go for a Dual Wing Beat into the Chi-Yu slot. Get it on out of here, man. Get it on out of here. Order up, smack. Big time damage. We get that attack boost. The next one should actually KO. Actually, maybe not. You got leftovers. You do have leftovers. And Wave Crash won't KO. 120 plus stab. I mean, that's... what is it, like 90? It's probably more. It's probably more than Order Up. Because Order Up's not stab. So this is half because he resisted. You should go for Dual Wing Beat into Tatsugiri again, or did I just dodge that? No, you went to... Actually, I don't know. We might just dodge that. But yeah, Wave Crash gonna KO. Yeah, Wave Crash did more than Order Up. We love it. Big time damage. Stab plays a factor in that one. We're sitting 2-0 with 2 sweeps. Moving on to our final match for today's video. Looking to go 3-0 and looking to grab ourselves 3 sweeps. I don't think I've done that in a good bit. I think the only time I ever done that was like on the casual ladder. I don't think I ever did it on the ranked ladder. But looking at their team, Miraidon is an absolute must. I'm going to lead that with Chi-Yu, and these are the only 2 Pokemon that we're going to need. We'll bring Golden Go, we'll bring Dragonite, but this seems like it's going to be an easy one for me. I'm not going to sit here and lie, but to be honest, it's not about the Pokemon. It's more about the player and who's playing them. So actually, I hope this player is phenomenal, and I hope he absolutely dumps on me. I really do. I really do. I hope I get torn to shreds here. I really do. We'll see. Let's see how this one plays out here. But Slowbro, Gothitelle, Whimsicott, Reuniclus. Ooh, fancy. Reuniclus, and then Kingambit and Conkeldurr. Reuniclus. I feel like whenever I see a Pokemon, I have to say it in like a fancy accent. Ooh, Reuniclus. Ooh, fancy. It's just so funny. It's just a fancy name, right? Reuniclus. Reuniclus. I can see like the Smash Bros guy that like you guys know what I'm talking about. Whenever you pick a character in Smash Bros, it says it. It's like Mario, Pikachu. They should add Reuniclus because that guy's voice would kill it. Reuniclus. It'd be so perfect. But Slowbro pops out here with Whimsicott. And from here, I mean, probably just a big time Electro Drift into this slot. And then, I mean, probably just Heat Wave across the board just in case Slowbro wants to Terrasilize. There is an option here. You could be Focus Sash, Whimsy. Maybe I should have just went into Dazzling Gleam, but no, because then we're not killing Slowbro. I feel like one of you guys have Trick Room, right? Maybe both. Maybe both. Could both have Trick Room. Or you could just be going for Tailwind. I don't really think so, though. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. I feel like the Smash Bros guy, he can work for like any. Like whenever you throw out a Pokemon, like any Pokemon could be named for it. But Electro Drift's just gonna KO Slowbro. And I feel like any Pokemon they throw out, I wish there should be like a mod that you could turn on that just like puts the voice on. But they're gonna Focus Sash Whimsicott up. Like whenever they throw out a Pokemon, it just says the Pokemon's name in the voice. And there's the Trick Room. I was thinking that we were gonna see. So Trick Room's out and about. They KO'd Slowbro. We bring you down to 1 HP, and we're sitting in a great position right now. Like let's see what they throw out. I'll do the voice for the Pokemon. Let's do it. Gothitelle, and then Gothitelle comes out here. But I mean, they could go for Parasol, but we're just gonna rip another Electro Drift, and just follow it up with a Heat Wave. I mean, I don't think you have enough to KO us, right? I mean, you could fake out with Gothitelle here, but like, what does that do? I mean, you could fake out and pop a what's called at the same time. Fake out on a Moonblast, but I don't think that's enough to KO my Miraidon. I really do not think so. Let's see. What you got? What you got? It's gotta be fake out, right? Let's see. But like I mentioned in my last video when I showcased Koraidon, I think Miraidon and Koraidon are very, very well designed legendaries. Like, best in a while, in my opinion. But we're gonna see a Trick pop out here. A Trick. You're gonna take. Who'd you use Trick on, first of all? You're gonna give me Choice Specs. What? Huh? You just gave my Miraidon Choice Specs? Alright. Here, have this Choice Spec Electro Drift now. Bye-bye. Like, what was that? You just made my Miraidon stronger. You said, here you go. Have these Choice Specs. And absolutely rip into me. Yeah. This is an easy video today. Am I sweeping? Looks like I'm sweeping. And my boy comes out here. Reuniclus. Reuniclus is here. Alright, yeah, that's game. I mean, Electro Drift into Dark Pulse. Thanks for playing. 3-0 today, 3 sweeps. What more can you guys ask for? Psychic though is gonna fly out here. But it don't even matter. It just don't matter. You're dead, Reuniclus. Whoever touches you first. Probably gonna be you, right? Bye-bye. Thanks for playing. Easy video today. We are dominating on the casual ladder. 3-0, 3 sweeps. Nothing better. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0 perfect record with 3 sweeps on top of that. Didn't lose one Pokemon today and actually played really good, especially in the first match. We dominated that Regulation G team, swapped in and out, made some great calls, and more importantly, got to showcase Miraidon to its fullest potential. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to leave a like on it. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. It really does go a long way so you do not miss out on any of my content. But you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positive every day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.